Happy Thursday. It is 10 in the a.m. and it is cloudy and dreary outside, let me tell you. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder. Sorry, I was distracted by a ruckus back there. A ruckus back there. Anywho, it is day 2 of candy making day. I got everything ready back here for the rinds. They were soaking overnight. I'm gonna rinse them off and then soak them in just some plain water to get as much of the salt out of it, which is what I don't get. Why do we put salt in it if then we have to worry about getting it all out? But I remember my friend's mom doing it and all the recipes that I googled do it, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna drain my rinds. Yeah, they're rindy. So I'm going to taste one just to see if it's like really salty. And it's not. So I don't think I'm going to soak these long at all. We're going to get to the cooking of them. So I was just going to use lemon juice. But I have a couple of these little babies that are going really squishy. So I'm going to go ahead and juice these as well. So we're going to have a little citrus pop to our flavor. And I'm going to add some vanilla. So into this here pot, I'm going to add 2 cups of water. A cup of sugar. I'm going to do the juice of a whole lemon, since we got so much sugar in there. And the juice of the 2 little tangerini's, okay? I hope the electricity doesn't go off. In this neck of the woods, anytime there's a storm, we risk that. Because not only do I need the stovetop, I need the oven for like 2 hours. Now, I'm going to add my sploosh of vanilla. Sploosh. Give this a stir. We're going to turn the heat on to low medium. I'm going to heat this up, get the sugar melted, and then we're going to drop in our rinds. And our rinds will go in there between 30 and 40 minutes. They're all pretty soft now, so it might not take the full 40, but 30 for sure. So I'm going to let that melt. I got to be sure to keep stirring it because I don't want the sugar to burn. So the sugar's nice and melted. I'm going to go ahead and put my rinds in, and I think I might need to add some water and sugar. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to be sure that there's enough liquid that they're covered. Oh no, that is perfect. I think we can work with this. So I just want to make sure they're all soaked because I want them all to cook. Even schmeven. Let's taste a little liqueur, shall we? Oh, my diabetes. Oh, but that is so good. Oh, my hands are washed, guys. I hope this is enough because I really don't want to kick off that awesome balance of the sugar by adding any more water. You know what? I'm going to add just a smidgen of water. I don't think a little bit more water will hurt. If anything, it'll break down some of that sweet so I don't go into a diabetic coma. Let's see if this'll does it. Just a little hot water. Give it a stir. Okay, bring that up to a slow boil and then simmer for, I'm going to start off with 30 and see if they're getting too soft because I don't want them to turn to mush. And then we'll go from there. Okay, these have been on a low simmer for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes maybe. I kind of dozed off watching Roseanne. You guys, this little liqueur would be so good over some pound cake or frozen into some sorbet. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to freeze it and then just scrape some out and eat it as is. It is so good. But the rinds are ready. See how they've gotten kind of translucent? They're nice and see-through, some more than others. I may have one or two little ones that still have some white on the rind. But for the most part, most of them are pretty darn clear. So we're going to move them onto this here rack. I got the oven set at 220. And then we're going to let them dry up in there. Really dry. Just, you know, dry up some. And they're going to be nice and chewy. Not sticky, but chewy. In about 2 hours. So we're just going to lay them on this here sheet. Now, if you have one of those, what are those called? Those little dehydrator dryer machines, which I see at the thrift store all the time. You can use one of those. But if you don't, then use one of these racks and stand it up on a cookie sheet so you get the heat going all around them and they'll dry even. So I ended up having to do 2 racks, a smaller one on the bottom and then the larger one I'm going to put on top. And we are going to slide these suckers in the oven. And there they are. Ooh, it's time to clean my oven. But they're going to be in here for about 2 hours. Just until they get dry and they're not shiny anymore and they're kind of stiff to the touch. And then we're going to roll them in some powdered sugar. So I have this amazing syrup left that I'm going to freeze and then scrape it out and eat it like soft frozen lemonade, sorbet. It's going to be delicious. I could drink it like this, but then y'all will never see me again. And then there were a few little stragglers at the bottom of the pot that are so stinking delicious. So 2 hours later, they're nice and dry. I made sure that even the red was dry because I don't want anything rotting. There's the big one. There's the little one. If I had known that they were going to shrink this much, I would have done the whole rind. This is just half of a rind. But I'm going to let them cool completely. Then I'm going to put them in a bowl, toss them with powdered sugar, and store them. But let's see what one tastes like. It tastes like the holidays. Has a nice bite, like freeze-dried pineapple. Those are good. I didn't even put sugar on them yet. Oh, so good. They're chewy and sweet, but they're not hard to chew. Yummy. Okay, little squiggles. Little squiggles are in the bowl. Nice and cool. I've eaten a handful. I'm trying to be good because I definitely want my dudes to taste them. But you can cover them in granulated sugar or powdered sugar. I'm going to do powdered sugar because I don't like the feel of granulated sugar. Just going to sprinkle a little of that in there. Just make sure I get them, oops, get in there. Make sure I get them nice and coated. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make the entire rind next time because I am definitely doing these again. These just are fun and easy and so good. There is absolutely no heat left in them. So, put them in here, airtight. Sprinkle in that, don't waste it. Give it a little toss. And there you have candied watermelon rind. Wonder if you could do this with cantaloupe. Oh, I bet that is so good. Cantaloupe, honeydew. I know you can do it with lemon and lime, pineapple, stuff like that, but yay! Uno más with powdered sugar. Mmm. That's good. I am definitely gonna make these again, and I'm gonna start googling recipes just for the rind itself, because I'm telling you guys, before I dried them, it was so sweet and yummy. It reminded me of like a holiday casserole, like sweet potato casserole, something like that. It's just, I think it's the vanilla and the citrus. It gives me holiday vibes, guys. It gives me casserole vibes. So I'm like, surely watermelon rind can be used like you would use maybe pumpkin or apples. Watermelon rind pie. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go into a friggin' wormhole with this. But anywho, I didn't want to leave y'all hanging, and I certainly didn't want to forget about my rinds in the refrigerator, because I almost did, I ain't gonna lie. But these turned out really, really, really neat. I'm not just saying it, guys. I want you guys to try it, okay? You guys might already make these, but y'all know sometimes my adventures in the kitchen turn into disasters, like my stuffed cabbage rolls. Cannot believe I forgot how to handle that cabbage. But anywho, I'm proud of this. I would share this with folks. I would make like little batches and put in gift bags and give this stuff away. Like, that's how proud I am of this. They're so yummy. I hope I don't eat all of them before little dude gets home. But that's where we're gonna stop off today. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the kitchen. There's little bits of sticky here and there and here and there, including my fingers. But I hope you guys had a fantastic Thursday. If you're local, stay safe in this nasty mess out there. And until my next go around, you guys, I love y'all bunches. Bye.